Hey everybody, it's Mar. Just thought I'd go live. I'm bored, hang out, people. If anybody wants to come in, it's okay. We're gonna be doing some tarot reading today. Don't know if that's anybody's cup of tea. If not, feel free to not be here. Anybody, welcome to my channel, and thanks for coming in. So I'll wait to see if anybody joins. Got makeup on today. Changed my shirt. No lipstick on today. Hey Red, how you doing, girl? I see you. I'm gonna freak people out with this shit. You know how people feel about witches, girl. I'm on regular YouTube. I'm not on StreamYard. So let's see. It's probably gonna buffer. So I hope not. If it does, I'll just shut it down because I don't know what the hell's doing. I'm trying to figure out. Excuse my messy back there. Still don't have my office up 100%, but it's there. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a tarot reading live for whoever wants one. Hey Mona, welcome. So these are my witch cards. And yes, they're pentagrams. Okay, so and this is what they look like. They're like old school paintings and stuff, things like that. Really simple cards. And when I do my readings for people, a lot of people use the book and they go by what the cards say and everything in the book. I don't. I've had these cards for over 30 years and I just lay them and read what I feel when I lay them. But you can see they're really old. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're pretty banged up, all of them. Exactly, Red. Anyway, so I don't know who wants a reading. I don't know how accurate I'll be because like I said, I was ill. I'm still kind of ill. I'm okay today. I'm feeling a lot better. But when you get ill like that, it kind of blocks your senses and you can't really do much for people, but I'll do what I can, okay? So thank you, Mona. So we're going to shuffle the cards, and tarot cards are a form of divination. They can tell the past, present, and future, and it depends on the person doing them how accurate the reading will be and how intuitive the person is that's reading it. Yes, thank you, Mona. I feel a lot better. I'm still sluggish. You know, I'm sweating back and forth, but it's really hot. It's like 90 degrees here in Vegas. I got the AC on, but it's not helping. Got my America shirt on. Anyway, no lipstick today. So let's get started here. So I don't know, is there anything you guys want to know? Pop a question up there, what you want to know, and then I'll lay the cards down, okay? I'm going to bend this camera a little bit so you can see me laying them. I don't know how much I can bend it. That's as far as I can go, so you can't really see me laying them. I wish there was something I could put them on so you could see me laying them. How am I going to do this? Shit. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can fix this. Nope, it won't go any further. All right, I'm going to have to leave it. Anyway, I'll just lay them and I'll tell you what they are. So what you guys want to know? You got to tell me. You got to ask me a question first. So I'm going to cut them. So we're going to cut them. I cut them 3 ways. And then stack them onto each other. And then what you do is you kind of fan them out. You can't see it. And then I'll pick 10 cards, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. 9 and 10. You know what's crazy about this? One of the cards just fell out of the deck, and it was the death card. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean death. It could mean a new beginning of something, okay? But we're going to put that aside. We're not going to use that card, okay? Because it did fall out. And you know what's really bizarre? In the 30-some years or 40 years I've been doing tarot readings, that's the first time the death card has ever fell out of the deck by itself. So I'm going to put that aside. So we got our cards here. There's 10 cards here. I'm going to lay them out, and I'll show them as I lay them down. We're going to do past, present, and future, okay? This one is the universe card, I think. I can't even see it, but that's the universe card, which means like there's a whirlwind going on. Maybe it could be stuff happening around us, or maybe one of you guys or a follower that's coming in here has some kind of confusion in their life, and they're not knowing how to actually fix that yet, but we'll see if we can get to that. Second card laying down, and I'm doing the Celtic cross, which is a cross like this, and then the cards on the side, so there's 10 total. This is the Prince of Wands. You can see that. And for me, this means that some kind of schooling or some kind of test, somebody, I'm not doing anybody individual in here. I'm just doing a reading in general for whoever's in here. So if any of this pertains to you, then that's good. So this is going to be like a schooling, a test. Somebody's going to go back to school or take a test. And actually, I will let you know they will pass it, whatever they're going to do or whatever agreement they're going to sign. It's going to be okay. Third card is the Cup card, which represents love and peace and harmony. And for me, this really doesn't represent anything for me right now. It's just that there's like peace right now, peace amongst us here. So that's the third card. So we're going to lay that down. And the fourth card is the Queen of Swords, which when I lay this card down and I do readings, that's the fourth card, by the way. It represents to me anger and hatred, like somebody cussing somebody out, somebody fighting with their sister, their brother, and their mother, an argument. And oh, wow. That's the King of Swords, another cup, just like that, the swords. So that's two cards in a row. So I'm wondering if there's somebody in here that they're fighting with their family or their friend or their boyfriend or girlfriend. Somebody has some kind of animosity towards each other. If that's the case, type it up in there and let me know, okay, if what I'm reading is correct, because that's the feelings I'm getting. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth card is a cups card. It's the Five of Cups. So what this is telling me is that in the end, even though there's this arguing and fighting, it will work out okay, and there will be some kind of conclusion to it. They'll be all right with each other. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentagrams, which for me represents money and wealth. So someone, so what I'm getting from this so far is that the confusion in the person's mind, they want to go back to school or they're starting a new job or something's going on. They're torn with their heart and mind about going and finishing that, and they're arguing with their family, and it's going to be okay. And then it's going to involve money, but that's what the argument's over, is probably money or a way to pay it or something like that. And we got, this is, God, I think this is the Eight of Wands. That's the Eight of Wands. Okay. So that comes in where the confusion is whether to finish their schooling or their, oh, sign some papers. I keep seeing signing papers for something legal. I don't know. Anyway, and we got the Moon card. So that to me represents, the Moon card represents the mind and the body fighting with each other. These are not really good cards here. And this is the Ace of Swords. So this isn't really a good reading. I mean, it is, but for the person, whoever it's happening to, it's not a good reading. So this person, whoever I'm connecting to right now, is got a lot of issues going on in their life right now. And that's not a good thing. Hopefully they'll work it out. So, oh, we got 3 more cards. So we're going to lay down like a set of 3 each. So this is these cards right here. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. Hang on. So we got the Pentagram card, and this is another Cups card, and this is like a baby card. It's a Swords card. So what I see with this, because that Death card fell, is that I see like a death in the family of a child or a miscarriage or something that's coming into the future. So whoever's pregnant needs to be careful with their pregnancy, and they will be moving. Hang on, that's my daughter. Hang on, I'm just going to turn it off for a minute. So that was my daughter calling in. That's weird that you asked me that, because I got this card, red. I usually I'm not wrong, but I want to say that I think it might take, but there might be complications with it. So, but tell her I said if there is, not to give up, because eventually it will take. She will become pregnant. And this is the Fool card right here. And that's the Fortune card. And this is the Sun card, which represents like peace and happiness. And then the Fool card, there's somebody in the family that's not on board with whatever's going on. So anyway, that's basically the reading. It's not much to it. It's not a very good reading for whoever's in here. Someone's attached to it. I see anger and just a lot of animosity, confusion. They're not knowing what to do in their life. And this is really weird because I see divorce too. Maybe that's a possibility. But anyway, so I'll do another reading again. Hey, Taurus Emerald, welcome to the channel. I'll read the chat for you. Good morning as well. How soon will a job come to you? Well, if you get out and actually apply for a job, you might get one. Not trying to be a bitch, but hey, just being honest, right? It'll come as soon as you apply for one. Oh. I see an unexpected person asking me to do a reading for them. I won't mention their name, but I know you're in here. Fine, I'll do a reading for you. And if you remember correctly, to that person, I already did a reading for you a couple of years ago, if you still have the video. But okay, we're going to do a reading for a male person that just sent me a text message and asked me to read them. So we're going to read them, okay? So we're going to shuffle the cards again. And you guys can either believe what I'm saying or take it with a grain of salt, just for fun, okay? This is for fun, okay? And this isn't meant to hurt anybody. So once again, we're going to cut them 3 times. Oops, 2, 3. Bring out the deck. We're going to put them side by side. We're going to pick 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 10 cards. Put the deck aside. I'm going to show them to you as I lay them down. Make sure I got 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's 10. All right, you ready? So this is for the male person, the male, not male person, but male person that asked me to do a reading for them. Okay, so we're going to read you. So got the 3 of Swords, animosity, anger, that's in the past. Another Swords card. It's deep. It's very, very strong. Haven't got over that anger yet, even though they're saying they have. And we got the 2 of Cups, which the goodness in that person overrides the anger, which is a good thing. And it will come to an end soon. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And most people would associate this with money and stuff. I don't. I associate it with kind of like money, but good luck, like new beginnings happening for that person, like a new path, new strengths in their life. Another Sword card, anger. We got the Seeker. This is a Truth card. The person is looking for answers that they want right now, but they won't receive right now. It takes time and patience for them to receive those answers. But if you keep seeking, eventually you will get the answers. And they will be good answers. You just have to believe in what you're seeking. And they will be moving. This is a pentagram card. There's a house on it, which I usually don't look at the pictures, but when I pick it up, I feel that the person will be moving to a new place, and it will be a good move for that person. More anger. There's going to be like arguing and fighting involved, probably with where they want to go or what they're doing in their life. The 2 of Wands. There's going to be some kind of legal document signed, and that will come soon. It's in the near future. And if the person isn't careful, this card actually represents what it shows. They will become pregnant and have a baby. But let's see what the next 3 cards say with that. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the High Priestess, and we've got the Sword Cup. Okay. So what this tells me from this reading is that it's hard to say. The person this reading's for in their mind, they're fighting in their mind back and forth with the feelings of animosity and anger and not really wanting to let go, but they know they need to and move on and bring peace in their life. That's really weird. So if you don't want to get pregnant, use protection. That's all I got to say. Anyway, all right, I'm done with this one. It's not much of a reading. Like I told you, these readings can be long ones or they can be quick. All right. So I've done 2 readings already. Her name is Maria. I am Taurus. She is Scorpio. Is my balanced relation with her. Johnny, no. Straight up, no. No. I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat right now because if I do, then I get distracted from what I'm doing. Well, to answer your question real quick is when will you start working? Well, that depends on you. How bad do you want to work and how bad do you want the job? Are you going to sit back and just wait for it to come and hit you in the face or fall in your lap? Or are you just going to get out there and make it happen and put the positive energy in your life? That's all I can tell you. I can't make you get the job or make you have it or it come to you. You have to do that yourself. So, what was your question, Mona? Type it up again, hun. I'm sorry because I'm not reading the chat because it distracts me. Hang on. Yes, I did. To the male person that's talking to me. There is a child coming your way, by the way, just to let you know, just in case. And it's another girl. So I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, Mona, should I have reopened my eBay store? Yes, Mona, yes. Yes, you need to reopen your store. Trust me, do that. Just do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Just open it. It will benefit you in the long run. Trust me, it will. I have been a nurse for 14 years and now I'm out of work and have been looking. Okay. So, I don't know your situation. I don't know everything, but if you've been out of work for a while and you're looking, why don't you try a different profession or maybe try to do something from home online or a computer or something, or maybe just do some side jobs to make some money or sell some stuff like on an online store like Mercari or eBay or Amazon and just find something, that'll subside you until you can get your regular job back. You're welcome, Mona. All right, so I've done 3 readings so far. You're welcome, Taurus. And I'm sorry that I'm not so much answering your question. I'm trying to, but it's hard right now because I have a lot of people in here and I'm getting energies from everybody and it gets overwhelming sometimes. So when I usually do readings, I don't do them publicly like this. This is the first time I've ever gone public or live with a reading. I usually do it one-on-one. So, Betty, hi Betty, retirement home are always looking for good help. Just thought of that. Good point, Betty. Yeah, try a retirement home or maybe a caretaker. Apply for a job as a caretaker to take care of an elderly person in a home or something. That would be good. I actually have a niece that does that, and she makes a lot of money doing that, and she loves her job. She's an in-home care worker. All right, we're going to do one more reading. One more. Hang on, let me answer this real quick. Hey, sis. I can't. I'm on a live feed right now. You're on the phone call that everybody can hear, but they can't hear you talking. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. I love you. Bye. Sorry, that was my friend calling in, had a question for me. All right, let's get back to this. So we're going to shuffle these cards again one more time. I'm going to do one more reading, okay? Just one more. And may I please get a love reading? Sarah. All right, Sarah, we'll do a love reading for you. And it's not necessarily a love reading. Whatever the cards lay down, that's what it lays down, okay? So we'll do this, okay? So we're shuffling the cards really good. We're cutting them 3 times full, okay? I'm gonna spread them out. I'm gonna pick 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got 10 cards. Let's make sure there's 10 there. All right, Sarah, this is for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you ready? So, to let you know, I don't hold anything back. If there's something you don't want to know, you need to tell me now because I will say it out what it is, okay? Whether it's good or bad. If you don't want to know about any death or anything like that, tell me now and I'll keep it to myself. All right? So I'll wait for you to respond. Is it a yes or no? You want me to continue or not? Okay, Sarah, you're good. All right, first card is the Justice card. Okay? This is for Sarah. So, Sarah, whatever you've gone through or you're going through now or possibly have went through, you feel that you haven't come out on top with this, but you actually will eventually. It might not be working in your favor at this moment, but it will turn around in your favor and you will have justice, okay? Whether it's good justice or bad justice, all right? Confusion in your brain. You're confused about a lot of things. A lot of things are bothering you. You've been depressed, you've been upset, you've been like sickly, not sickly like with cold sickly, but sickly like the kind of thoughts in your head like, I can't believe this is going on, this is happening. But if you calm yourself down in your mind, you will make yourself better. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. You'll calm your thoughts down. And if you calm your thoughts down, then positive things will start happening for you instead of worrying about all the bad things. Start thinking about the good things that are going to happen. Okay. Um, I don't even want to do this. Have you lost a child in your family or you or somebody close to you lost a child? I'm just asking because of the next card. See, doing readings sometimes is disturbing for me. Okay. So I'm just going to show it. Pregnancy card. This one doesn't mean pregnancy. It's actually death, honey. I'm sorry. I'm going to leave it at that. Traveling's coming your way soon. I don't know where you'll be traveling from or to, but it is coming. So, no, not pregnancy, honey. It's actually a death of a loved one. It doesn't necessarily mean a child. It could be an adult, a friend, a family member, but there is going to be a death, and it's going to be soon in your family. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? This is crazy because what I'm seeing is with the death and the traveling, and then the fortune card is that whoever does pass, and I feel it could be, I don't know if it's somebody you're close to or a friend or a family member, what, but they're going to be leaving you some kind of like money or something. They're going to be leaving you something. It could be an item, a material thing, but you will be getting something from them. Okay, so I'm just going to lay these cards down here instead of showing them. Because, all right, Sarah. So if you listen to what I say, Sarah, is calm yourself down inside you. Look at yourself. Think about what you're thinking, all the thoughts you're going through, and the confusion in your mind, and try to be positive about it. I know it's hard, and I know that you're up and down with your thoughts and your daily life and the people that are involved in your life. But if you push that negativity out, it will get better. Um, it's hard to say with your reading because there's a lot of confusion in here and you're having some issues, some pretty deep issues. And I myself can't fix those issues. Only you can do that, hun. And I'm sorry for that. But I can give you a positive note on that. It will get better. And the person that you're fighting with or going to fight with is not a male, it is a female, okay? I don't know if you understand that or not. Just ask them to leave you alone or give you some space, okay? Hey, Karen. That's all I can tell you to do is just ask them to leave you alone or give you some space until you're ready to confront that person or be around them, okay? Wow. All right. I'm basically done with this reading. I can't do this one anymore. This is sad. This is really sad. Sorry, Sarah. I don't know if that'll help you or not, but to answer your question as for the love, hun, the person you want the love from is not the person that you need the love from. I don't know if you understand that or not. Understand that or not. You're seeking it from the wrong person. So either continue what you're doing and let things get out of control the way they are now, or move on and find somebody else that you can care about or that'll care about you, or whatever child or whatever you think's having the problem with loving you. Okay. And I'll leave it at that. All right, guys. So that's my readings for today. They're not much. They're quick, short, to the point. I might do readings again in the future. We'll see. But I just wanted to come on and have some fun. So anything anybody wants to talk about while we're here besides tarot reading? Any subjects? Yeah, because it does drain me. So every time I do a reading, I get drained. It's like somebody sucks energy out of me. We call them psychic vampires. It's really weird. I don't call it that, but that's what it's called, psychic vampires. So, plus I kind of, I'm not, I'm sick, but I'm not sick. I'm okay. I'm recovering, and it just drains me. How are you after last night with Brian? Well, Mona, see, that thing I did in Parasolo's channel. Matter of fact, y'all, there's a channel called Parasolo. It's Parasolo. His name's Josh. Go follow his channel. I'm sure somebody has a link. They could drop it in here for me. He's a really cool guy. His name's Josh. He has a paranormal channel. If you guys want to check him out, he's really awesome. So last night when I was on his channel, I kept feeling about this guy named Brian that was killed, and I wanted to say an accident, but the actual feelings, guys, is that he was murdered. Somebody killed him in some kind of water. Now, I don't know if it was a skiing accident, he was on a boat, what, but he died. The person killed him on purpose. But I found a Brian in Pennsylvania, in that place where Parasolo was doing the investigation. There's an actual Brian there. He died in 2013. But it doesn't say what he died from or how he died. It just has his obituary. So there actually was a Brian that died by that cemetery, like I was feeling. So I'm going to try to do some more research on it and see if I can actually dig to find out what he died from. But the person was murdered and he did die in water. And the person that killed him on purpose. It was not an accident. It was actually a murder. So proving that, I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. Yep, there's the link. Thanks, ladies, for posting that for me. So yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I liked his channel. So is there anything else anybody wants to know while I'm here? Oh, cool. I'll probably pop in and watch his channel tonight. Hopefully I won't get no connections there because I like when Cam does his paranormal thing, if he does, I can feel people from like thousands of miles away. I mean, you don't have to be here. I don't have to be at the investigation. I can actually feel and see things and know things, what's going on. And that's what happened to me in Josh's channel, Parasolo, last night, because I go to his channel, but I've never really talked in there or anything. And then all of a sudden he was doing this stuff, and all of a sudden it just like wham right in me. And I could feel this guy named Brian was there and that he died by some kind of other person's hand in some water that was around that cemetery. So I don't know. It comes and goes. It's not something that I can control. I can't just turn it off like a switch. It's just there. Yeah. Oh, I'm freezing up again. I can tell I'm freezing on my side. So I tried to use a different browser like Safari, and Safari wouldn't let me go live on YouTube. It said that my browser didn't support going live, so I'm using Firefox again. And we could have the water on record. It was crazy. Yeah, you can actually, when he was doing the filming, you could actually hear running water. It was really weird. And then the lights were blinking. And I was trying to let him know that there was lights blinking. I know the cars were going by, but that one light kept blinking off. And I seen it like 6 times. And I was trying to let him know to look so he would know that they were communicating with him, but he wasn't really paying attention because he was too busy, doing the investigation. Gotta smoke. And just so you guys know, these are called the Witch's Tarot, by the way. And they don't make these cards anymore. These cards are 35, 40, almost 40 years old. They don't make this actual deck anymore. So these are very rare and very unique if you happen to come across them, okay? I've had them about that long. They're very old. And I keep them in a box that I made. I made this box. This is made out of a cigar box. I'll show it to you. Just made out of a regular cigar box. And I made this on the front. It's made out of shells. If you guys can see it. And it is actually a spider. It's a black widow. And people are like, ew, black widow. Actually, black widows are for good luck. Okay. So this is actually like not a spell. It's like a good luck protection on here. It's a black widow made out of shells. But you can see there's the head and the body right there. And then that's its feet. It's all made out of shells. And I made this. I handmade this. And it's very, very old. This box is really, really old. But that's where I keep my tarot cards in, is this box right here. I just put them inside. And should be closed. Anyway, so that's that. Thank you, Red. So, does anybody have anything they want to ask me about my religion, about Christianity, about, I don't know, anything? I'm here for a while, for a couple minutes anyway. I have nothing else to do except hang out with you guys, which is cool. I like hanging out with everybody. And I might get banned for this. My Trump ashtray. It's my buddy. Wouldn't it be fucked up if YouTube took me down for just showing that ashtray? That would piss me off. Show us the boards you create. You mean the crystal grid boards, Red? Is that what you're talking about, hun? If so, then I'll have to go get it. If you guys give me a minute. Is that what you want me to show, Red? Okay, I'll be right back, okay? Don't go nowhere. And don't be looking at my fat body. I ain't got no bra on either. Anyway. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm talking to my dogs. My dog's got to be nosy and follow me everywhere. Okay, so I'm bringing my crystal grid in here, and I make these, and I sell them on my store. So, and I got some other stuff here that I made. I'll show you the kind of things that I make. Okay, so Red is talking about it's called a crystal grid. It's like a power generator, kind of generated like the pyramid that I made Red and make ham. Okay, and this is just some of the crystals might fall off here because they're coming off. I have to glue them back on. Yep, they're falling apart. But anyway, let me see. I think that's it. Anyway, this is just a board. It's a piece of wood. And it's actually a cutting board that you use in your kitchen to cut like cheese and stuff on. Okay. And it came with this dish. And I had incense burning. That's why it's black. But anyway, and it fits in there like that. So what I did is that drawing back there with the black lines, that's called the tree of life. Okay. And it's made into a crystal grid. It has my name on it. Let me show you here. That's my name, Mar, right there. Okay. And I wood burned the whole thing, and then I wood burned this into it. It's a tree of life. which is like a power grid for people for life, okay? And then I put all these different crystals on there. You can glue them on or just set them on there. I glued mine on, some are falling off. And they are, this is okay, we got obsidian, black obsidian, and then we've got aventurine, we've got citrine, and we've got amethyst here, okay? And then this is selenite. These are selenite crystals. And they're used for different things. Like you light some incense, put it in the bowl here, or you can actually put a candle in there, and then you do your little spell or prayer over it, what you want. Never ask the higher power to give it to you. You ask them to give you the means or to give you the knowledge to do it yourself. And what's crazy is my cousin asked me to make her a board, so I did, and I sent it to her with a prayer over it, and she needed a means to make some money, and literally 3 days later, she came into almost $5,000 after making this grid. Not saying it works for everybody, but that's what this is for. It's like a prayer board, okay? In Wicca witchcraft, they call it a spell board, but it's a grid, a crystal grid. So that's what that is. And I do make these and sell them on my store. And here I have a amethyst crystal, and this is a quartz crystal. And what these do, this is the main crystal of all the crystals. It's a power generator, and it generates the energy from this to this, kind of like electricity back and forth. And it brings positive energy into my house or whoever holds it in their hand. You can sleep with these underneath your pillow. They bring you peace and calmness. They help you sleep. That's amethyst, if anybody wants to know. And but always remember that a quartz crystal is the main power generator. You want that in the middle of all your crystals that you do, no matter what. Okay. And then this is called an anthem, and this is like a wand. Okay, I made this. I handmade this. This thing is really, really old. It's about 30 some years old. I made this a long, long time ago. It's very sharp, and this is not used as a weapon. It's actually used for spells. And when you do spells, you kind of point it up to the earth, how you would like to praise God, and you just ask Him to seal it with a prayer, a beginning and an ending. That's what this represents here. And I handmade that. And then we got next time, Mr. Maurice, next time I'm done reading. I already did 4 readings, so I'm sorry, but I'll do it next time I go live, okay? Anyway, and these are selenite crystals. This white stuff is called selenite. This is what it looks like. And I will get the raw one and show you what it looks like. But I carved these, and I made the wire wrapping on them. I hand wire wrapped this, see? I made these wire wrappings on them to put around it. And this is copper and silver, and I do that to generate the electrical power from the metals into the crystal. And these are used for healing and for like calmness, things like that. They're all for that. Okay, and this is a palm stone that you hold in your palm, and you can say prayers and stuff. Same thing, made with the wire wrappings. Okay, let me go get the actual crystal that these are made out of, and I'll show you the difference. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm back. So I got a couple things here I want to show you. So this is, I told you, selenite, all right? And this is what it looks like in raw form, this right here, okay? This is what it actually looks like before you turn it into something like this. And selenite, you cannot put in water because, believe it or not, even though this comes from the earth inside caves and stuff, this will melt. It'll melt like it's wax if you put it in water. Water dissolves it, so you have to keep it away from water in a dry place, okay? But this is a raw selenite stick right here. And you can actually carve it. Let me show you. I don't want to take too many pieces off, but you can carve it with a knife and it will just peel right off. See? It just peels right off. It's very, very soft. Very, very soft. So you can carve it into anything you want. So remember, do not put this in water. Okay? And then this is another wand here, like the knife that I showed you. This is an actual wand that you do prayers and spells with. Sorry, guys, I'm not reading the chat right now. I will in a second, okay? And this is actually a crystal ball. So an actual real crystal ball. And these things are very, very heavy. This probably weighs about 4 or 5 pounds. It's heavy holding in my hand. And it is the actual size you see it of my hand. It's about 4 or 5 inches big. And you can see right through it. I don't know if you guys think that's cool. And what I use this for, and a lot of witches or